Hey, hello, bonjour. Welcome to Entailing Tales with Sush. Goodness of 2020. 2020 has been a year of one of a kind in the history of mankind. Almost every month, we had dissimilar newses that engulfed our thoughts. Starting from bushfires of Australia, flash floods of Indonesia, COVID-19 pandemic, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, locust attack, Amphan cyclone, green snow of Antarctica, and demise of many legends in the field of sports, politics, theatre, and arts. Amidst all these happening around us, there are many positive, inspiring, and blissful news which may have got a little overshadowed. I thought today, as we come to end of 2020, I will tell you 5 such happy and motivating stories that happened this year. One happy happening of 2020 is a concert at Barcelona Opera House. Like most of the countries, Spain was one of the countries which had a painful time as the virus erupted. Many cultural institutions, including the Barcelona Opera House, remained shut. Upon reopening the theatre's first performance, social distancing brought about an interesting solution. While a quartet played on stage, viewers around the world could tune in to hear the music. However, 2,292 potted plants occupied the red velvet seats of the opera house. Conceptual artist Eugenio Ampudia staged the plant opera. The purpose was to get people to reflect on sustainability and their relationship with nature. After the concert, all the plants were to be donated to healthcare workers working on the front line against the COVID-19 virus. For the second story, we will be traveling a little to the space. All of us know in 2020, SpaceX mission, part of NASA's new collaboration program with private industry, made history by becoming the first private entity to successfully send astronauts to space on behalf of NASA. Victor J. Glover Jr. is a decorated fighter pilot, flight engineer, and second in command on the Crew 1 SpaceX Crew Dragon named Resilience. With the launch of Resilience mission to the International Space Station on November 15, 2020, Glover becomes the first black astronaut to embark on a long-term stay at the ISS for a period of 6 months. He will also serve as flight engineer on the International Space Station for Expedition 64. Our third story is of a young ballet dancer from India. Kamal Singh started learning ballet when he was 17 years old in his home city of Delhi, India. In spite of starting training at a little older age when compared to most other dancers, he quickly showed exceptional promises. As his family could not afford the lessons, his teacher, Argentinian dancer Fernando, trained the young man for free for 3 years. The talented young man applied online and won a prestigious spot at the English National Ballet School in London. Singh and his devoted teacher turned to Keto, a crowdfunding site, to fund his tuition and living expenses. With the influence of several Bollywood stars, the fund raised enough money to get Singh to London, where he has begun intense training alongside his fellow students, making Kamal Singh the first dancer from India to be accepted to the English National Ballet School. Next story is of a person who was then a teenager, hated the 10-hour train journeys to his university on Monday mornings. He wanted to create a platform where he could visit his girlfriend, now his wife, minus the travel hours. His daydreaming then led to what is now a billion-dollar app that every student, teachers, and amateur quizzer uses almost on a daily basis. This app is called Zoom, and the creator is Eric Yuan. Our fifth and final motivation is from Jordan Reeves, a 14-year-old girl from Colombia who inspired millions of people around the globe. She is an activist, designer, innovator, and author. She has presented 2 TED Talks, wrote and published a book with her mom, pitched an innovative design to Shark Tank, and is a role model to many of her peers. What makes her inspiring is that she has done it all with her one hand, as her left arm stopped developing beyond her elbow. People may look at her underdeveloped limb as a disability, but she considers it as a superpower. Following a STEM workshop at the age of 10, she created a prosthetic arm using a 3D printer that shoots glitter. The internet loved her invention, which she named Project Unicorn, that encouraged other youngsters with disabilities to see the possibilities in them rather than as hindrances. Jordan and her mom co-founded Born Just Right, a non-profit foundation that brings together families and children with limb differences and similar challenges. Recently, she was featured on a new Lego documentary mini-series that interviews young changemakers from across North America. So there we come to the end of our tales for the day. As we move on to a new year, let's leave back everything that makes us vibrate with less frequency and take with us positivity and goodness the coming year of 2021 and face the game of life with valor and optimism. Happy New Year to all of you, and take care until we meet again on a new year with new tales and enthusiasm. Cheers and good year ahead. Thank you.